Good morning, Orange Video folks. Today we're talking about comparing fractions. So I wrote down a question for you at the top there. What is heavier, 8 elephants or 14 giraffes? I don't know, and wouldn't guess that you know either, because we're comparing things that are different. But if I asked what is heavier, 2 elephants or 6 elephants, well, that's obvious, right? 6 elephants are going to be heavier than our 2 elephants because 6 is heavier or bigger than 2. And if we have something like this, what is bigger? That much being shaded or that much being shaded? Well, that's easy. It's that one, right? We have more of the pizza left in that one than we do in that one. And if we look over at this one, we have 2 different pizzas, and they're both cut into sixths. So we could draw it, and 6 is hard for me to draw, so we'll pretend that this is a good drawing. And this one has 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one only has 2. So 1, 2. And it's really easy to see which one has more shaded. The 5/6 does. So we can know that whenever our bottom number is the same, like it is here, we've got 5/6 and 2/6. Whichever one has more pieces or a higher top number is going to be bigger, right? The bottom number tells us how big each of our pieces are. And then the top number tells us how many pieces we have. So we know that our pieces are the same size, and this one has 5 pieces, and this one has 2 pieces. So this one is going to be this one's going to be the same. So sorry, I just spat a little bit on the camera, and it made Miss M laugh. But we get into trouble if we're comparing elephants to giraffes. And so let's look at these ones right here. It gives us 3 numbers, and it says put them in order from smallest to biggest. And look, we've got an elephant here and 2 giraffes here. So we don't know how to compare them because our pieces are different. Okay, so there's 2 different ways that we could do it. The first way would be just to draw a picture. So 1/2, 1/4, and 1, 2, 3/4. And then it's really easy to see, right? This one's the biggest, then that one's the next biggest, and that one is the smallest. But if we look later on down here at ones like this, it's really hard to draw 5ths and 10ths. So we need to figure out a way to do it that's not just drawing a picture. So we can do that by changing the bottom. So what I like to do is, it's always easier to make things bigger than it is to make things smaller. So we have our 2 bottoms that are same here, 1/4 and 3/4. So let's try to change this 2 into a 4. So we're going to multiply, because we're always going to multiply when we do this. So 2 times what equals 4? So 2, 4. 2 times 2. And if we remember from yesterday's math, if we multiply something on the bottom, we have to multiply it on the top. Okay, because now 2/2, if we have 2/2, 1, 2/2, that's just 1. And 1 times anything doesn't change our answer. So we can do that. So 1 times 2 is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. So now it's real easy to see. We've got 1/4, 2/4, and 3/4. And let's see if it matches. We have 1/4 there, 3/4 there, and this 1/2, if we cut our pieces in half, then we would have 2/4. All right, let's do one more together. So here we've got our bottoms, and they're not the same, 5, 10, and 10. So hopefully you can see, we could change 5 into 10. So let's start with 3/5. And what do we need to multiply 5 by in order to get to 10? 5, 10, just by 2. So we'll multiply the bottom by 2. And if we multiply the bottom by 2, what do we have to multiply the top by? 2. So 3 times 2 is 6, and 5 times 2 is 10. So we're left with 2/10, 6/10, and 7/10. All right, you have the rest of this front page to do. There is also a back page. The back page, you're just comparing. So you'll just use your alligator mouths or your equal signs, okay? And then if you still need help, I will also post a picture of your textbook page. Your textbook page will give you some pictures in there to help you out as well. All right, and then I know that this is more of a tricky one, so if you have any questions, please have your parent or guardian call me, and I can walk you through how to do it. All right, have a great day. Bye.